Iran president questions if Mideast war serves America first. Trump claims Iran's new regime president asked U.S. for ceasefire. Iran launches new wave of strikes targeting Israel, U.S. bases. Russian drones kill 5 people, destroy postal terminal, Ukraine. Iran's President Masoud Pezeshkian has questioned the United States' role in the ongoing Middle East conflict. In an open letter, he asked whether the war aligns with Washington's America First agenda. Pezeshkian accused the United States of carrying out attacks that harm civilian infrastructure, calling them war crimes. He warned that the consequences of the conflict could extend beyond Iran, increasing instability and economic pressure across the region. The Iranian president also questioned whether the U.S. was acting independently or under the influence of Israel. Despite the tensions, he said ordinary Americans are not Iran's enemy. His remarks come as U.S. President Donald Trump considers a possible ceasefire, linked to the reopening of the Strait of Hormuz. The situation highlights growing diplomatic divisions as the conflict continues to impact global markets and regional stability. U.S. President Donald Trump says Iran's new leadership has requested a ceasefire, though Tehran has not confirmed the claim. Trump said Washington would only consider such a request if the Strait of Hormuz is reopened to global shipping. He warned that U.S. strikes would continue until that condition is met. The president has also described Iran's current leadership as more moderate compared to previous officials. The Strait of Hormuz remains a critical global oil route, and its disruption has pushed up energy prices worldwide. The conflict, which began with U.S. and Israeli strikes in late February, has caused significant casualties and widespread damage across the region. Iran has responded with missile and drone attacks targeting multiple countries. The situation remains tense, with uncertainty over whether diplomatic efforts could bring the conflict to an end. Iran's military says it has launched a new wave of missile and drone attacks targeting Israel and U.S. military bases in the Gulf. According to a statement, the strikes were aimed at Israeli cities, including Tel Aviv and Eilat. The targets also included U.S. military installations in Bahrain and Kuwait. There has been no immediate confirmation of direct hits or damage. The latest attacks come as the conflict, which began in late February, continues to escalate across the region. The announcement was made just hours before U.S. President Donald Trump was expected to deliver a major address on the war. The situation remains volatile, with ongoing military actions and uncertainty over the next phase of the conflict. Russia has launched hundreds of drones at Ukraine, killing at least 5 people and causing widespread damage. Ukrainian officials said strikes hit multiple areas, including a postal warehouse in the western city of Lutsk, which was left in flames. President Volodymyr Zelensky said the attacks came after Ukraine proposed a temporary Easter ceasefire. Ukraine's Air Force reported that hundreds of drones were launched both overnight and during the day. Deadly strikes were also reported in central and southern regions, with civilians among the victims. Meanwhile, Russia claimed it had captured additional territory in eastern Ukraine, intensifying pressure on the front line. Zelensky described the situation as tense as fighting continues. Diplomatic efforts remain uncertain, with talks affected by wider global tensions linked to the Middle East conflict.